Hello and welcome to this channel about cryptocurrency education. Today I'd like to take the opportunity to just share a few thoughts about Cardano. And let's start with having a look at coin market cap. We're having a look. Currently ADA is being traded at $1.18. We can see here in the last few hours or the last day we've actually seen an upside again after this dip here, which basically followed Bitcoin dropping below $30,000. Now, Cardano held the $1 mark pretty well. I think at no point it dropped below $1. I'm not quite sure. I don't think it did. So what actually happened this time? So last time when we saw that drop here, it actually touched the 200-day moving average. It didn't do that this time. It actually moved below the 200-day moving average, but then very quickly actually it bounced back, which with an even bigger green candle, and we are now above the, and you can see it pretty clearly, we are pretty much above the 200-day moving average again. Now, very interestingly, the 50-day moving average here, the blue line, it is sort of in a downtrend. So the sort of shorter term moving average is going down, whereas the longer term moving average is going up. So it will be interesting how this plays out here, if we're going to continue to stay in these sort of in the in-between space between both of them, because you can very clearly see that the last few bounces here, the price always bounced off these moving averages. It's quite interesting. Now, this was an exception here where it dropped below it, but obviously it bounced back very quickly again and made sure that we were comfortably over, or not comfortably, but just about over the 200-day moving average. So very interesting here. Obviously nobody knows what's going to happen. My current point of view is that we haven't seen the worst yet. I still believe, even though we've seen this short-term upside again, I still believe we will see another drop. And however, I pretty much bought somewhere here at around 105. As you know, I always invest on a regular basis in Cardano, but I bought some more here at at around this mark, which probably was a good decision, because in the end, even if it drops further, it will pick up again. That's personally my view. By all means, nothing of this is any financial advice. It's only my own opinion. Before you invest, please always do your own research. I don't want to recommend anything here. I'm just sharing my own views. Now, what I don't really, or one reason why I don't think this is a sustainable upside again, is that we are still sort of in a downtrend. You can see this on the 50-day moving average, which is in a downward trend. And also we just don't see the volume here. We just don't see the volume. I mean, I know there are many people who are hodling ADA. Obviously, these ADA coins, they are sort of not accessible at the moment. They won't be sold, but also nobody has a chance to buy them. But yeah, not many people are buying ADA at the moment. Unfortunately, we just don't see the volume. But this is across the entire crypto market. I mean, look at the volumes here. This is really the lowest it has been for, I would say, since December really, or since November. But yeah, we still see that we're overall in an upward trend here, looking at the 200-day moving average, definitely. So let's see what's happening. But other thoughts about Cardano, I mean, for me personally, it's just the project in the crypto space. There's something happening every day. I can't wait for the Cardano 360 on the 29th of July, where there will be a big update about the Alonzo White phase in which we're currently in, how long it's gonna take, then there's always happening something. So today, for example, it was announced that CoinSwap, which is a decentralized exchange, DEX here, they basically offer now a staking pool where you can get rewards in ADA by staking their native token CSS. And it's not only ADA you can get at rewards, you can also get ETH or Link. But I think that's another, just shows the popularity of Cardano, that Cardano is now sort of oftentimes seen as, really, really popular cryptocurrency project. Many people are, sort of asking for ADA as well. It's finding its way into different applications, and as you can see here, it's basically talked about in the same line as ETH. I mean, many people are seeing ADA as ETH killer. Now that might happen one day, but I don't think it will actually. I think they will coexist. I mean, Ethereum, the network, is going, it's sort of, not going up necessarily, I would say, but it is developing constantly. I think they now announced that the hard fork of the London upgrade, or the London hard fork, will take place on the 4th of August. It was supposed to happen in July. Now they've delayed that again. And to be honest, many people are always talking about Cardano delaying things and being a bit slow, but you know what? Ethereum is sort of slow as well, and this London hard fork has been pushed back a few times now. Also the Ethereum 2.0 upgrade has. And another milestone is the preparing for the web and the mobile integration. I mean, to make Cardano really mainstream, it really has to go into different applications. It needs to be accessible on the internet, needs to be accessible on the mobile phone, and they now, in the testnet, they can now run Cardano in web browsers, and I think they're preparing it for mobile phones as well, which will just mean that obviously it needs to be user friendly, but it just means that people can start using Cardano applications, and this is necessary for the mass adoption, because if you can't use the Cardano network or applications on the Cardano network on your mobile phone or on the web, it is really difficult to ensure mass adoption. So they have understood that, they have recognized that, and they're working on it, and apparently it's already working on the testnet. So really happy with that. And lastly, looking at the Cardano pool tool, I mean, the stake addresses are just going up all the time. More and more people staking, it's getting more decentralized. Now it's over 700,000. It's just unbelievable. I think around a little bit more than a month ago, it was at still like 650,000. So it's just going up like crazy, even though we are currently here looking at a price which is sort of low compared to where we were. I mean, just imagine we go up again and maybe see a new all-time high this year, which I still believe is going to happen. Just imagine how many the stake addresses would just go through the roof. I think the network would just grow. More and more people will want to buy ADA. So that will be very interesting how that plays out. Yeah, just wanted to share a few thoughts about Cardano today. Hopefully you liked the video. If you did, then please smash the like button. And if you want to follow me on this crypto journey, then subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.